We welcome you here. We welcome you here to Chillicothe, Illinois, which is about an hour about to the west of El Paso, Illinois, as that's where the El Paso Gridley Titans will be playing in their final game of the regular season here tonight, as they travel here to Illinois Valley Central High School to take on the IVC Gray Ghosts in a non-conference matchup here tonight. Illinois Valley Central is a part of the Mid-Illini Conference, in which the Titans have been regular opponents of this season. They have played 4 games so far for Illini Prairie team. They are 3-1 against the teams from the Illini Prairie Conference, beating the likes of Central Catholic, Pontiac, and Prairie Central. As EPG, they're also 5-4 on the road this season. Half of their losses throughout the entire season have come on the road. They've had 1 home loss and 3 losses on a neutral venue. And Micah Meese, looking into tonight, he is chasing a milestone in which nobody has reached in El Paso Gridley history before. He is going for 2,000 points in his career. And in the last game against Ridgeview, he surpassed 1938 career points, which is a record in El Paso Gridley history. He is chasing 2,000 points. Right now he's at 1951, as he will be looking to reach that milestone come the end of the season. Meanwhile, for the IVC Gray Ghosts, they're 13-16, 4-5 in the conference, which has them standing 6th in the conference tonight. But they have won 2 of their last 3 games here, the Gray Ghosts, and they are 4-9 at home this season, and they'll be looking to defend their home court here tonight. And they have only played 1 other Heart of Illinois Conference opponent, and that was DMAC, in which they beat. So IVC is 1-0 against HOI opponents, looking to make it 2-0 here in their final home game of the season tonight. They'll be heading on the road tomorrow night to take on Rockridge, going into regionals this weekend and through next week as well. But IVC coming in strong. They blew out conference opponents Paxton Buckley Loda by 29 in the last game, and they'll be looking to win one last time on their home court here tonight and have win number 14 on the year. 13-16. The Titans 21-8 and 8-4 in the standings of the HOI, and they snapped a 2-game losing streak in that win over Ridgeview, as now we have set the stage here for the final regular season game of this regular season between the El Paso Gridley Titans and the IVC Gray Ghosts. We'll take a short break, and we will be back shortly here on Route 24 Radio and Ben Webster Sports.
At this time, please rise, jump over your hats, and flags. We honor our nation, playing of our national anthem.
back here to Chillicothe here at Illinois Valley Central High School for the final game of the regular season for the El Paso Ridley Titans. They have a first round bye. This will be their last game for a full 6 days, as they'll be back home for the regional second round game against the winner of Eureka and Central Catholic. As we'll get to the starting lineups here for IVC and EPG. Starting off with the home team, the Gray Ghosts there will be lining up with number 3, Brendan Coventry, number 11, Kay Jackson, number 11, Keegan Schmull, number 15, Bryce Ratcliffe, and number 33, Ethan Dickinson, a junior forward at 6'5". He is the tallest player on the court. And on the bench here for the Gray Ghosts, they got number 30, Ryan Mathis, who stands at 6'7", and he was also a junior, and Brady Ward, who is also a forward, standing at 6'8". So meanwhile, for the EPG Titans, who are just sitting through this starting lineup announcement for the Gray Ghosts, they are going with the same starting line that they have been going with throughout this season. Javion Maxson, Jeremy Austin, Braden Hayes, Micah Meese, history chaser Micah Meese, and Lucas Schaefer, who famously hit that shot in overtime from close range to take down the Tri-Valley Vikings, the Gray Titans, their third McLean County Tournament Championship since El Paso High School and Ridley High School consolidated in the fall of 2004. Nathaniel Meese looking to give the Titans win number 22 going into regionals. IVC looking to end their homestand on a high for the postseason. They are on the road tomorrow, as I mentioned earlier. So here we go. So we got Ethan Dickinson taking on Micah Meese for the tip, and Meese wins it surprisingly, but the Gray Ghosts steal it away right away, as here's Kay Jackson already here for the Gray Ghosts, starting with the first possession, and we have a shot clock for the first time in the Titans season tonight. I believe it's a 30-second shot clock, as here is Dickinson. He's going to get it inside to Brendan Coventry for the first basket of the night, and it goes to the Gray Ghosts. It's a 35-second shot clock, which we're going by here tonight. Here is Braden Hayes. He's going to pitch it back to Micah Meese. Meese is driving in. He'll take it to the racks, misses. Bob Schaefer with the rebound. He goes up, misses. Jeremy Oss pulls in the rebound. Shot clock resets to 35. Here is Micah Meese. 49 points remaining till 2000. He's going to assist Braden Hayes for this three-pointer, and the Titans take the lead. Barely a minute into this one, and a Braden Hayes corner triple opens the Titans scoring. Braden Hayes with 24 in his last outing against Ridgeview. As here is the Gray Ghosts on offense. Coventry is going to kick it to the corner. Kay Jackson three-pointer. That's no good. And the ball is knocked away off the rebound. And here is Braden Hayes to bring it back the other way for EPG. Micah Meese zips it inside. Jeremy Oss puts it up and in for two. Micah Meese with 2 assists early for EPG. 5-2 lead, 90 seconds into the first quarter. Here is the Gray Ghosts at the other end. They get it to Bryce Ratcliffe. He's looking around. Gets it to Jackson up top. Lobs it inside to Dickinson. Now Keegan Scholl. Now they get it here and going up with it. It's a circus shot there by Brendan Coventry, who scores his second bucket rather. As it's 5-4 now, EPG with the lead. Braden Hayes with it on the offensive end for the Titans. Javion Maxson, it's been a slow run scoring-wise, but he hits the jumper here to give the Titans a 3-point lead again. Both teams going back and forth offensively, as here's Kay Jackson inside, blocked by Schaefer from behind, but he tried to save it from going out of bounds. It was stolen, and then Scholl tried to save it from going out of bounds, and then Javion stole it away, and then he pulls up for three. It's no good, and then Bob Schaefer is going to be called for a technical already. I don't think he said anything to the officials. What on earth is that call? I'm not a very good lip reader, but I don't think I saw Schaefer's lips move at all.
Personal foul.
That is an incredible call this early in the game. And that is his second personal foul already. He's already had one. He had an over-the-back foul called on him. Cade Jackson's first technical free throw is good.
Jackson at the line.
And so the Gray Ghosts will be getting possession of the basketball after that terrible call for a technical on Bob Schaefer. He's had multiple of those this year. But this time, you can definitely make the case as to why it shouldn't be a technical foul. And so, Gray Ghost down by 1 after those 2 technical free throws, and it's Coventry who will be setting up the play. Gets it to Jackson. Jackson over to Ratcliffe. Dickinson working. He's going to get it to Coventry. Deep jumper, no good. Rebound by Jackson. And he's going to be blocked from behind by Micah Meese. Now here's Javion Maxson bringing it the other way. Meese puts up the three-pointer off the mark, no good. Rebound by Schaefer. And we're going to get a foul. It should be against the Gray Ghosts here. If it was against Schaefer, that would have been his 3rd personal already.
Fouls on number 11, Cade Jackson.
This is against Cade Jackson of the Gray Ghosts, which is his first foul, first team foul for IVC. They get it into Braden Hayes here. Jeremy Oss stops, gets it to Meese. Meese comes off the screen set by Yoss, swings it over to Javion Maxson, who drives inside, stops in the gray area, gets it to Schaefer at around the elbow. Now outside to Braden Hayes. Comes off a screen set by Meese. Hayes steps back. Micah Meese three-pointer comes up a little short. Offensive rebound, Jeremy Yoss, who puts it up and in. Jeremy Yoss with 4 points so far in this one. Here comes Coventry. We get it to Jackson. Jackson over to Shull. Shull driving in, kicks it out. Ratcliffe would have had a wide open 3. Pump fakes and gets it to Jackson. Jackson gets it over to Shull. Shull driving in. Good defense by Schaefer. And the Titans can bring it back the other way. Looking to go up by more than just 3. They have a 9-6 lead so far. Maxson steps back, gets it to Braden Hayes in the corner, driving inside, stops at the gray area, just puts up a shot and manages to get it to fall. 5-point lead now. Braden Hayes with the bucket there. He's on 5 points. And here come the Gray Ghosts looking to cut into this Titan lead. Shull gets it to Coventry, and they work it to Jackson, who's wide open at the top of the key for 3. It's no good, but Dickinson is there to put it up and in for 2. 3-point game again. First bucket for Ethan Dickinson, 6'5" junior. And here's a 6'5" senior at the other end for the Titans. Micah Meese puts it up. It's no good. IVC tried to draw a charge, as we're going to have a foul called here against Jeremy Yoss as transition was coming through for IVC.
3rd team foul on the Titans.
3rd team foul for EPG. First against, it was actually against Javion Maxson, or not. They just corrected it on the scoreboard. Jeremy Yoss. So here's something new. Usually at the beginning of the game, Nathaniel Meese takes out Jeremy Yoss and Bob Schaefer for Ryan Kelsey and Siobhan Maxson, but Jeremy Yoss stays in, but Bob Schaefer comes out as Ryan Kelsey and Siobhan Maxson come on the court. 11-8 lead for EPG, as here's a wide open 3-pointer for the IVC sub Cole Yates. He misses, and right there was Coventry to put it back up and in for 2, and it's a 1-point game, 2:40 remaining in the first quarter. Micah Meese going to get it to Siobhan Maxson. Maxson to Jeremy Yoss. Yoss over to Meese. No scoring so far for the star Micah Meese so far. Meese driving inside. He's going to put up a contested floater. It's no good. Rebound by Dickinson. Tries to advance it. Braden Hayes steals it away. Jeremy Yoss puts up a 3. That's no good. Rebound by Ethan Dickinson. And now Gray Ghosts with a chance to take the lead. Coventry driving it inside, tries to get it out to Yates. It's stolen away. Here goes Micah Meese looking to take it coast to coast, and he scores. 47 to 2000 as Micah Meese scores his first 2 points of the game. As we're gonna get a foul in transition. Now hang on a second. Is that another technical foul? It's against Micah Meese. What is this? What are these refs on? I have not seen anything technical worthy so far, unless I missed something there. Cole Yates is at the free throw line. That's the second technical foul of the first quarter for EPG. And now Micah Meese just makes his way to the bench. This is the earliest exit in which I've seen him have this season. Second free throw is no good from Yates.
And for the Titans, 23, Owen Berquist.
And Owen Berquist is in the place of Micah Meese. Titans looking like they're going in a 1-3-1 defense, or they're playing man. And they are playing man defense here. Here is Coventry. Chance to tie the game at 13 here. 100 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Cade Jackson, he's going to get it here to Adam Wenzel-Spratt. He just came off the bench here for IVC. And coming off the bench also is Hudson Stickle, who puts it up and in for 2 to tie the game at 13. Now here's Chavon Maxson. Owen Berquist. He'll lob it over to Braden Hayes. 70 seconds remaining in the first half. 20 on the shot clock for EPG. Remember, they do have a 35-second shot clock for this game. Here is Braden Hayes. 12 on the shot clock. Gets it to Chavon Maxson. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 on the shot clock. Berquist gets it up to Jeremy Yoss. Titans need to put up something. Braden Hayes will put it up from downtown and connect. Braden Hayes from outside puts it in as the shot clock was expiring. And now IVC can look to try something offensively. Here's Stickle inside. Oh, that wasn't Stickle, that was Wenzel-Spratt, but they get to Stickle, and now here's Yates with a corner 3. That's no good. It hits the top of the backboard, and it goes. It will be Titan ball on the baseline.
Replacing Jackson.
And so now another substitution coming in here for IVC is Ian Gillespie will come in place of Cade Jackson. Shot clock turned off for the last 25 seconds. As here's Chavon Maxson. We'll get it to Braden Hayes. Hayes will bring it up in this first quarter. Braden Hayes with 8 points. They'll get it inside to Ryan Kelsey. Now Jeremy Yoss, 10 seconds on the game clock. Yoss taking it inside, puts it up, it's no good. Yoss grabs his own miss. He puts it up, that's no good. Ryan Kelsey puts it up and in. And time expires before IVC can inbound it. And so that is the end of a very eventful first quarter in which the Titans had 2 technical fouls called on them. One against Bob Schaefer, one against Micah Meese. 2 very controversial technical foul calls, but yet the Titans lead 18-13 at the end of 1. We'll be back after these short messages. Welcome you back here to Illinois Valley Central High School here, where the IVC Gray Ghosts, hosting the El Paso Gridley Titans here tonight. It's an 18-13 ball game at the end of 1. Jeremy Yoss starting on the bench to start the second quarter. Javion Maxson checks back in. Titan 5 on the floor is the Maxson brothers, Braden Hayes, Owen Berquist, and Ryan Kelsey. Quite the lineup on the floor right now. Micah Meese, Jeremy Oss, and Bob Schaefer all on the bench. Two of them picking up technical fouls. As there was a foul called in the midst of the Titans' offensive possession, it was called against Keegan Scholl. First personal, first team foul of the second quarter for IVC. Braden Hayes is going to get it to Javion Maxson. Maxson loses his dribble, loses it again, picks it back up, gets it to Chavon Maxson. 17 seconds on the shot clock for EPG. Owen Bergquist, Chavon Maxson. Screen set by Ryan Kelsey. Now Maxson gets it to the other Maxson. Chavon to Javion on that link up. Bergquist, Braden Hayes has to put it up, and it's going to be a shot clock violation against the Titans. I didn't realize the shot clock was expiring. This is the first game, I believe, in which EPG have had a shot clock this year. So this is certainly new for everybody. Is IVC looking to cut into this 5-point deficit that they face at the moment. And here's Ian Gillespie, who will get it to Hudson Stickle. Stickle going to get it to Keegan Scholl. And Cole Yates going to get it inside, and this is no good here by Adam Wenzel-Spratt. Rebound by Chavon Maxson, zips it forward to Braden Hayes, who lays it up and in. And Braden Hayes is on double digits. He has 10 points, and he's going to get a steal here on a pass forward by Cole Yates. Now here's Javion Maxson, tries the Euro step, couldn't quite get a shot away, and then tries to get a pass out to Owen Bergquist, but it's out of bounds. And now Micah Meese will be coming back into the game for the Titans, and he'll be replacing Javion Maxson. So Micah Meese is on 1953 now in terms of career points, 47 away from being the first player in EPG history to reach 2,000. And here is a blocked shot. It was Ryan Kelsey who blocked it. And now the Titans can bring it back the other way. Owen Bergquist at the rack puts it up and in. And the Titans lead by 9. It's their largest lead of the contest. This game was as close as 1 in the first quarter. The Titans opened it up to 9. Inside here for the Gray Ghost is Scholl. Outside shot by Yates is no good. And Wenzel-Spratt gets the rebound, gets it to Scholl. Takes it inside. He can't get it to go. And here's a rebound by Hudson Stickle, who fades away and puts it in. Micah Meese looking to advance it quickly to Braden Hayes, who scores. Quick transition by EPG, and Micah Meese being a little more passive so far in this game, as the Titans lead by 9. Braden Hayes on 12 points and is the game's leading scorer. Gillespie gets it to Stickle. Scholl to Stickle. Stickle up top to Yates. Now Stickle, or rather that's Keegan Scholl. Now it's Hudson Stickle. He's driving in, has to put it up as the shot clock expires. It's no good, but it didn't touch the rim, so it's a shot clock violation against the Gray Ghosts. So it'll be EPG basketball. So now 3 subs coming in here for IVC, as in comes Brendan Coventry, Bryce Ratcliffe, and Ethan Dickinson. Micah Meese zips it to Chavon Maxson. He's bringing it up. Braden Hayes stops, gets it to Chavon Maxson. 10 seconds gone by on the shot clock, and now it's at 20 seconds left. Here's Braden Hayes. He's double teamed, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. And that was Brendan Coventry with the defense. 16 seconds left on the shot clock. And if you're the Titans offensively, you have to keep an eye out for that shot clock. Owen Bergquist to Braden Hayes. Deep three-pointer. Bang! Braden Hayes! He's on fire right now, and when he's on fire, he can't miss. He's on 15 points with that three-pointer going through, and the Titans lead by 12. And if Braden Hayes was just playing for the Titans right now, this game would be tied. He has 15 points. The Gray Ghosts have 15 points, and the Titans are up 27-15. Here's Ethan Dickinson. gets it in, and this is going to be a bucket here, which will go here to Ian Gillespie. Halfway gone here in this second quarter as we're going to get a foul as Siobhan Maxim was trying to break the Grey Ghost press.
Fouls on number 4.
This is going to go
Ian Gillespie.
against
His
Ian
first.
Gillespie.
Second team foul on the Ghost.
And so Micah Meese is going to skip that one forward to Owen Bergquist. Siobhan Maxon catch and shoot three, no good. Rebound goes to Coventry. Now he can bring it back the other way. Coventry gets it to Scholl. Scholl. Now for Ratcliffe. Dickinson inside, working on Kelsey. Dickinson puts it up, no good. Rebound by Bergquist. We'll zip it to Siobhan Maxon. Now Micah Meese inside. He'll put up a contested shot. It's no good, but Micah Meese will be shooting two. Jeremy Oss to check back in after the first free throw here for the Titans. So Keegan Scholl called for the foul against the Grey Ghosts. And Micah Meese at the line to shoot two. First one is just about good. We're in a correction. That foul was actually called against Bryce Ratcliffe of the Grey Ghosts. As here comes a substitution. Cade Jackson checks in for IVC, and Ian Gillespie makes his way to the bench. Micah Meese, 2 for 2 from the line, and we get a 30-second timeout here by Quinn Morrow, the head coach of the Grey Ghosts, and we will take a 30-second break here on Route 24 Radio and Ben Webster Sports. Titans lead by 12. Back from the timeout as IVC will bring it up. They trail 29-17, under 3.5 to go here in this game, where, just a quick reminder, there is a 35-second shot clock right now in this game, and IVC is down to 19 on their shot clock. As here is Brendan Coventry taking it inside. And they kick it out. Here's going to be a wide open three-pointer here for Ratcliffe. It's no good. Rebound by Coventry. Tries to get a pass to Jackson, but it's stolen by Micah Meese, who's now 47 away from 2,000. Hayes gets it to Jeremy Oss. Back in for Meese. Micah Meese puts it up over 3 defenders, and he's going to be fouled somewhere in there, I believe. It's going to be against Dickinson. It is Ethan Dickinson. And it's the 4th team foul in the quarter for the Grey Ghosts. Micah Meese back at the line and hits the first one. 5 points for Meese so far. Second free throw is good. So Micah Meese is up to 6 points and up to 1957, 43 points away from 2,000. I'm going to keep bringing that up, and it's a well-deserved feat for Micah Meese to be the all-time leading scorer, but with the opportunity to become the first in EPG history to hit 2,000 is one that you certainly can't pass up. 10 on the shot clock for the Grey Ghosts, meanwhile, as here's Cade Jackson. He's going to put up the three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Keegan Scholl. He'll take it inside, and he's fouled on the drive toward the basket. And we should be getting 2 free throws here for the Grey Ghosts. We will. Foul against Owen Bergquist.
First team foul on the Titans.
And we're going to be seeing Cole Yates check back into the game here for IVC in just a moment. But Keegan Scholl at the line misses the first one. 2:08 remaining here in this first half. And we're going to have another sub come in, Grady Reed. Also for the Grey Ghosts. Keegan Scholl misses the second one, so he goes 0 for 2 from the line. Coventry grabs the miss, puts up the three-pointer. It's no good, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds. And it's Grady Reed who was the one who tipped it out of bounds. And now Cole Yates checks in. He was going to check in for the shooter, Keegan Scholl. Now Javion Maxson checks back in for EPG. Owen Berquist makes his way to the bench. Bob Schaefer still on the bench after picking up that technical very early in the first quarter. Braden Hayes slowed down in scoring a little bit, but he puts up a shot here. That's no good. Jeremy Yoss right in there to draw the jump ball call. And the possession arrow is pointed the way of the Gray Ghosts, so they will have it right under their own basket. And they have it on offenses. Here's Brendan Coventry. It's a 14-point game. Titans on top. Looking to pick up win number 22 and go 22-8 in the regular season, as that lob pass inside from Kay Jackson to Ethan Dickinson was off the mark. But there was a foul in there. Ryan Kelsey is called for a foul. That's his first of the game and the second of the quarter for EPG. Just over 90 seconds remaining in the quarter now. Dickinson gets it to Reed off the inbound. Reed to Yates. Coventry skip pass to the corner over the head of Grady Reed, and it will be Titan basketball right in the corner. And so now Javion Maxson can inbound it to Micah Meese. On 6 points right now is Micah Meese. Has no rebounds though. Here's Javion Maxson off the pass from Meese. Now it's Jeremy Yoss. Yoss driving inside, picks out a pass to Kelsey. He fades away and banks it in. Ryan Kelsey on 4 points. And now IVC looking to go quick. Coventry puts up the floater. It's no good. Under a minute left to go here in the first half. Braden Hayes. 30 on the shot clock for EPG. And Micah Meese will put up one from downtown. It's no good. Rebound. Jeremy Yoss trying to get it to Ryan Kelsey. It's on the ground, but he gets it to Javion Maxson, who knocks down the three.
3-point basket, Javion Maxson.
Shot clock turned off for the final 30 seconds, as it is a 35-second shot clock. Titans lead by 19. 36-17 is the scoreline, as Javion right now on 5 points. 13 seconds remaining in the half. Cade Jackson gonna get it to Yates. 6 seconds. Coventry, 3 seconds. Coventry driving through, puts it up. It's no good. Javion rebounds it and decides not to do anything else with it. And the clock expires for the first half, which has been fairly fast-paced, I should say. But EPG with the lead, 36-17, and increase in scoring compared to the first half of the Ridgeview game. That could be because of the shot clock. We don't know. But it is a...
IVC Athletics is proud to honor Coach Bree Barrow for reaching an incredible milestone. Her 300th career win
19-point lead
basketball.
For EPG at halftime. It is 36-17 at the half, and we'll be back with statistics, analysis, and popcorn review after the break on Round 24 Radio and Webster Sports. Titans lead. welcome you back here to Illinois Valley Central High School as we got quite the backdrop behind us. It's like a storage area up here, but it's a very nice gymnasium, you have to say. This is James Webster alongside me. He is my very handy assistant and my father, as the last name suggests. So Titans up by 19 at halftime, James, and very dominant, but how much do you think the shot clock has really played an effect on this first half?
Yeah, the shot clock was one of the things I wanted to talk about at halftime. But I think it really works in the Titans' favor. I think we've seen through the season the Titans like to play kind of high octane, fast offense, move the ball and get shots off as soon as they can. And in games where the tempo has been high, we've seen the Titans do pretty well. They can score quickly and they can pull away in a lead. And I think the shot clock has just given the opportunity to do that tonight. Just giving the chance for a fast offense. You know, everyone is clearly aware. We can't take our time. We can't drag this out. We've got to get up there. We've got to get a shot away. And we've seen some really quick transition, a lot of points in quick transition, but also, you know, working the ball inside, kicking it out, and again, the three-point shot is paying off from Braden, particularly tonight. So, yeah, I think it's definitely had an influence on the game, especially when I look at IVC, who aren't set up in the same way. I think they would like to probably hold the ball, work it around a little bit more, you know, take time and eventually look for the open shot, and it's kind of forcing them to play faster, and they're not making their shots right now.
Well, this is certainly an improvement from EPG compared to how they played in the first half against Ridgeview. But do you think they really tightened up defensively compared to that game against Ridgeview? Because we saw in that first half, compared from that last game to now, defensively the Titans were much better, don't you think? Yeah, Ben,
I agree with you. The Titans have looked good on defense tonight. They've not given many open spaces for IVC to play into, to move into. Everything's kind of been tight, and IVC don't seem to have any real outside shooters. Anything that's going up from outside the three-point line is not dropping for them, and so I think they want to get it inside to their big guy. You know, he's a big guy inside, and I think they want to get it in there, but again, kind of collapsing down and cutting out the inside space for them, and so they've done a good job. I've been impressed with the defense, and the flip side, really, for the Ghosts here, the Grey Ghosts, I should say, you know, their offense hasn't been great. They've not been making the baskets fall. In that case, you've got to play better defense, and they haven't. So, you know, here we find ourselves with a 19-point lead. I think the coach at halftime is saying, you've got to tighten up your defense, and we've got to start hitting some shots, because, you know, they've got a mountain to climb in this one, and to be honest, I don't think they'll be coming back.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on all of those points. And now, another talking point, popcorn.
I got two things I want to talk about, Ben. Popcorn, and I want to mention some refereeing briefly. But
yeah, I was gonna get to that, but
yeah, let's talk about popcorn. My review, I enjoyed it. A big bag for $1. That's always some extra points for me. It took me most of the first half to get through my bag whilst doing the camera and the stats. Yeah, I'm going to give it an 8. I do have that little kind of slight salt burn on my lips, so maybe a little salty, but yeah, a good bag of popcorn. I enjoyed it tonight.
Well, you obviously got more salt than I did, because my bag is very inconsistent when it comes to salt to popcorn ratio. So you may say an 8, but I'm gonna have to go a 6 for this bag at least. But I'll take your word for it, because you should have gave me the saltier bag. You know I love salt.
Yeah,
I dump it on my food every night. Come on now.
I should have. I didn't realize yours wasn't salty though. So the one other thing I want to talk about, Ben, is some refereeing, and I'm going to say good refereeing here. One thing I've noticed, you know, through the season is sometimes the Titans like to talk a lot to the referees, and we've seen that and we've noted that. 2 early technical fouls, where the referees seemingly jumped on very little from what we've seen in other games. It looked like maybe something was said, but maybe not a whole lot said. They jumped on those. They called technical fouls early. What's the result been? A very quiet Titan team this half. So I think the referees took control of this game early and said, this is how it's going to be. And actually, I think it kind of makes for a good spectacle. And, you know, they set the standard. And so I want to give a shout out to the referees tonight. Don't like technical fouls. to see technical fouls being given. However, I think they set the standard that they were looking for and made it clear for all the players, and that's good refereeing.
Well, you must have had a different view about that because, especially on the Micah Meese technical, I was looking down at the stat sheet to see how many points he had, but did you see anything like what he said and whatnot?
I didn't see who said what, but I could see on both technical fouls that were given, something was said. It was said early, and the referees jumped on that, and fair credit to the referees. That's what they're out there to do, and so I think it's made for a better game.
Okay, that's my mistake. I didn't have the best point of view on either of those technical fouls.
Can't catch everything.
Yeah. So there you have it for that halftime report. Titans up by 19, but 2 technical fouls early in that first half going to put a hinder to what otherwise was a really good first half performance from EPG. Thank you to my assistant and my father, James, for being on here again, and we'll see you next Wednesday, I believe, for the winner of Central Catholic in Eureka.
I won't be there for that one.
Oh, you won't? I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, unfortunately not, but I'll be listening in. So, okay, enjoy the second half, everyone.
Get everything from the concession stand sold half off. The rest of the
So
game.
now, and they just announced the concessions were selling half off for the rest of this game. Could they sell me a salty bag of popcorn for 50 cents? This is I don't know if anybody from IVC concession stand is watching this game, but please give me a salty bag of popcorn. But anyway, second half is underway. Starting fives for both teams are out in the court, including Bob Schaefer, who has been sitting since the very opening minutes in the game, as Micah Meese gets an early bucket to start this second half for EPG. And there's that shot clock again, which was a catalyst to the game in that first half. Let's see if it continues to be. Cade Jackson in the corner here for IVC. Get it here to Coventry. Coventry gonna get it to Scholl. Wide open 3 for him, off the front of the iron, no good. Here comes Braden Hayes, gets it to Micah Meese. Brilliant pass to Javion Maxson. Layup is no good, and it is gonna be taken away by Cade Jackson. 5 on 4 here for IVC. And here's Keegan Scholl at the rim. That's no good. Cade Jackson gets it back up top, drives in. He can't score. And it is going to be tipped out of bounds. IVC comes up empty on that possession with 2 bunnies at the rim. And so now Javion Maxson can bring it up here for the El Paso Gridley Titans, leading 38-17. Just over a minute gone here in this second half. Micah Meese now on 8 points and is down to, I believe, 41 points. Yes, 41 points to 2,000 points. Here is Micah Meese. He's looking around. He's looking to get himself to 10. And he takes it inside. He's going to be fouled, and on the ground foul. The shot clock was within 5 seconds there. I'm still getting used to the fact that there is a shot clock in this game. So it is reset to 35 because of the foul, and we're going to get a blocking foul, so that shot clock should reset again on that basis, and it does. And so that foul against IVC was called against Bryce Ratcliffe. That's his second of the game. Second team foul of the quarter. Micah Meese gets it into Braden Hayes, and now the shot clock will run. Jeremy Oss up top. Micah Meese, 3-pointer on its way. That's good. Micah Meese with his first 3-point basket of the night. He's up to 11 points and down to 38 points toward 2,000. As here's Cade Jackson from outside, knocking down a 3-pointer. IVC to within 21 now. Here comes Javion Maxson driving it inside. He'll put up a fader. That's no good. This is going to be rebounded by Jackson, who tripped, and Jeremy Yoss picks it up. He misses the bunny at the rim, tried to tip it back in and missed. Braden Hayes going to drive in, puts up the floater, and scores.
Braden Hayes.
Braden Hayes with a 2-point basket there. He's now up to 17. Driving inside is Keegan Scholl at the other end for the Gray Ghosts. And it's going to be taken away by EPG. Jeremy Yoss to Bob Schaefer. He'll put up the jumper, and that is good. And the Titans up by 25. As it has been a blowout so far here in this second half. EPG really gotten going offensively now as Cade Jackson has gotten going from outside. He knocks down another triple for the Gray Ghosts. And now Javion Maxson can bring it up. Maxson to Schaefer. Schaefer going to get it to Hayes. Hayes, contested three-pointer. That's good. Brayton Hayes responds with a three-pointer of his own. And the Titans back up by 25. Here's Dickinson at the other end. There's a basket for the Gray Ghosts. Both teams trading buckets right now. As here is Javion Maxson scouring around the outside. Gets a screen from Micah Meese. Nothing really comes of that. Here's Bob Schaefer, gets it to Brayton Hayes. He falls to the ground, and this is going to be a jump ball called here. And the possession arrow is pointing to the Gray Ghosts, so they'll have it.
And for the Ghosts, 22, Adam Wenzel-Spratt.
Replacing Dickinson. Adam Wenzel-Spratt here for the Gray Ghosts. Trailing by 23 halfway through this third quarter, 48-25 Titans lead. They are cruising here on the road here in Chillicothe. Here, Scholl gets it to Jackson, back to Scholl. Wenzel-Spratt trying to take it in, stolen by Brayton Hayes. Jeremy Yoss should have an easy path to the basket. He's fouled by Keegan Scholl as he puts it up and in. Jeremy Yoss with the bucket there for EPG, and he is up to 6 points with that basket. Owen Berquist checks in for the Titans for Brayton Hayes. And Cole Yates will check in for Bryce Ratcliffe. So now it's a 25-point lead again. Jeremy Yoss at the free throw line misses. And now here come the Gray Ghosts bringing it the other way. Cole Yates scouring around the floor, looking for options. And they're going to zip it inside as Cole Yates was blocked from behind by Meese, but a foul was called against Micah Meese. That's his second personal foul, the other one being the technical foul he picked up in the first quarter. Micah Meese on 11 points. And taking that one in off the inbound is Cade Jackson. He misses. Bob Schaefer saves it. And it's off the leg of Cade Jackson, and EPG will have possession of it. So Micah Meese, and 11 points, 38 points now to 2,000 points. So he would be the first player in EPG history to do such a feat if he were to get there. And here is a three by Cole Yates at the other end after a steal in the defensive end. And it's a three-pointer that goes in for Yates, and it's stolen away. Cade Jackson is going to take it to the rim. He's blocked by Javion, but a foul is called as he met him right at the basket. Javion Maxson called for his first foul, second team foul against EPG, and Cade Jackson now at the line to shoot two. First free throw is no good by Jackson. So now Gillespie will check in for the Gray Ghosts as he'll come in for Keegan Scholl. As Javon Maxson comes in for Jeremy Yoss. Jackson's second free throw is no good, so he misses both free throws there. Stays a 22-point game. Here's Micah Meese. Zips that one for Javon Maxson. Here's Meese again. Meese. Maxson. Javon, that is. Javon driving inside. Gets it to his brother Javion. Javion takes a dribble, gets it inside to Bob Schaefer, gets it back out to Javion. His three-pointer no good. And that contested ball is out of bounds. And it was last touched by an IVC player, so the Titans will have it right under the Grey Ghost basket. Javion to inbound. Zips it to Owen Bergquist. And that pass deflected, but picked back up by Siobhan Maxson, who does a good job at keeping hold of the basketball. Micah Meese, what a pass that is to Javion, who misses the bunny right at the rim. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's last touched by Grey Ghost, so the Titans will still have another crack at it, but how do you miss there for Javion Maxson? Maxson gets it into the other Maxson, Javion to Chavon. Here's Micah Meese at around the free throw line. He tries to float it up, it's no good. And Bob Schaefer tipped it out of bounds, so Grey Ghost will have it, and they will bring it up. Ryan Kelsey will check in for EPG at the next dead ball. Just over 2 to play here in the third quarter. It's a 22-point game. Titans on top. Braden Hayes on 20. He's the leading scorer of the game for EPG. Here's Coventry. Gets it to Jackson. Jackson back inside for Coventry. Shifty. He can't get it to go, and Gillespie can't get the second attempt to go. Here's Javion taking it to the rack. He gets it to go. Jackson tried to contest it, but fails to do so. Here's Yates with a three-pointer from the corner, and that's good. And IVC will look to press the Titans and will look to force a mistake out of them. Shot clock at 25. As here's Schaefer, gets it to Micah Meese. That is good. 36 toward 2,000 now. And now here's Yates with another three for IVC. It's no good. Javion tried to get to the rebound, but Coventry got there first. Gets it back to Yates. That three-pointer is good. Yates now up to 7 points for the Grey Ghosts. As here comes Micah Meese, who will bounce it into Bob Schaefer, goes up with it, and he is fouled.
Fouls on 22.
Foul going to go against Adam Wenzel-Spratt. 2 free throws coming up now for Lucas Bob Schaefer.
Schaefer to the line.
Currently on just 2 points in this game. First free throw is good by Schaefer, and Braden Hayes will check back in for the Titans, and Ryan Kelsey will come in if Schaefer makes this second free throw. Titans by 21, now by 22. 56-34 lead for EPG as Ryan Kelsey comes in for Bob Schaefer. And just over a minute left here in the third quarter. As here is Gillespie. He'll get it to Cole Yates. Wenzel-Spratt flicks it over to Jackson, and they work it to Yates in the corner for three again. That's no good, and Siobhan Maxson will draw a loose ball foul. As Ryan Kelsey comedically lifts up Siobhan Maxson. Just shows you how strong Ryan Kelsey is. All-State D lineman was the senior Kelsey. When he was playing for football, he was such a beast at tight end, at running back, and now as a center for EPG. He's not a big scoring threat, but he is certainly a presence with his incredible physique. As that foul puts IVC into the penalty. It was against Brendan Coventry, so Siobhan Maxson shooting free throws, first of which is good. Makes it a 23-point game, 46.8 remaining in the third quarter. Siobhan's second free throw is no good. Rebound goes to Gillespie. And now the shot clock will roll for the last time here in this third quarter. Hudson Stickle in the game for IVC. He gets it to Yates. Now Wenzel-Spratt back to Yates. Yates guarded by Braden Hayes, and that pass was over the head of Stickle. and that's going to be stolen away by Micah Meese, and that will be stolen away by Stickle as Meese tried to get it to Owen Bergquist. Here's Yates at the other end. Shot clock turned off for IVC, and that's another wayward pass. And Owen Bergquist lost control of it as he was trying to pick it up and take it to the basket. And it will be Gray Ghost basketball with 13.6 remaining. Coventry with 10 seconds remaining will zip it. And here is Coventry with 3 seconds left in the quarter. This is going to be stolen away. Micah Meese just puts it up from half court. Doesn't quite get it to go. And that will end the third quarter where the Titans lead by 23 to end the third quarter. Braden Hayes currently on 20. Micah Meese currently on 13, putting him in a position where he's 36 points away from making history and hitting 2,000 career points. But more importantly, the Titans lead by 23 at the end of 3 at IVC. Where the Titans lead by 23. 8 minutes on the game clock, 35 on the shot clock. Titans lead by 23. And we'll look to make it more as they start with the basketball to begin this fourth quarter. As they are just a quarter away from going 22-8 in the regular season. This would be their third 20-plus win season in the last 4 years. Here's Micah Meese with a three-pointer. That's going to be no good. Rebound goes to Owen Bergquist, who got up there. And here's Micah Meese with another three-point attempt. That's no good. And Ethan Dickinson is going to have an easy rebound this time. Grady Reed now going to bring it up for the Gray Ghosts. IVC 5 is Grady Reed, Grant Bramer, he's the newcomer into this game, Cade Jackson, Ethan Dickinson, and Bryce Ratcliffe. We're going to get a turnover here against IVC. And so now Micah Meese can bring it up. Titans leading by 23. Meese hooks it to Braden Hayes. Hayes, Siobhan Maxim with a three-pointer. That's no good. Rebound is going to fall here to Bramer. And now here comes Grady Reed bringing it up here for IVC. Shot clock at 27 now. As here goes Grant Bramer, who will put it up and in for 2. Makes it a 21-point game. A minute 15 into the fourth and final quarter here from Chillicothe. Micah Meese pump fakes Cade Jackson, floats it into Ryan Kelsey. Kelsey pitches it back out to Braden Hayes. Bergquist to Hayes. Hayes driving inside, will fade away, and a lot of contact there, but no foul. Ryan Kelsey will tip it out of bounds, and so EPG comes up empty on that offensive possession. IVC trailing by 21 and will bring it up with Grady Reed. Guarded by Owen Bergquist, who will get it to Cade Jackson. Guarded by Micah Meese, who will get it to Dickinson, guarded by Micah Meese. And they zip it inside there for Grant Bramer, who lost it, and it rolls out of bounds. Although Bramer tried to save it from crossing the baseline. And so now the Titans can bring it back the other way. There's not really been any student section presence here tonight from either side. Here's Micah Meese with a deep three, and that is money from Micah Meese. From 36 away to 33 away in just a matter of milliseconds. Here is Cade Jackson at the other end for IVC. And here's Bramer taking it to the rack, and he's going to travel on his way through. It looked like Siobhan Maxon took a shot to the face as well. but he'll be coming out of the game. And Jack Hempstead checks into the game for the first time tonight. Likely as a result of the 24-point lead the Titans have. Owen Bergquist is going to have a wide open three at the other end, but he misses it. Here comes Grant Bramer, now for IVC, who gets it to Ratcliffe. Now it is Dickinson. Gets it over to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe drives inside. Dickinson with a free throw line jumper, and it's good. Ethan Dickinson. He currently has 6 points, hasn't had much of an impact in this game as Braden Hayes quickly drains a three at the other end. Both teams not really regarding the 35-second shot clock right now. 5 minutes left to play in this game. Titans lead by 25, 63-38. Braden Hayes leading the way with 23, and he's going to get 25 with this basket.
Braden Hayes.
So now, here is Grant Bramer at the other end. Cade Jackson with a three. That's no good. Rebound by Ratcliffe. He'll go up with it and score. IVC hit 40 team points, as Braden Hayes will bring it up for EPG about halfway through this fourth quarter. Hayes gets it to Bergquist. Bergquist over to Meese. Meese to Jack Hempstead. Jump shot is no good along the baseline. Rebound by Bramer. And now here comes Jackson back the other way. He'll zip it, get it to Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe driving in, and contact there, but no foul. Now Jackson has it up top. Cade Jackson is on 8 points. He is not IVC's leading scorer, as that is Cole Yates with 10. Jackson right behind him with those 8 points. Dickinson, they try to get it to Dickinson inside, but it's stolen away by Micah Meese, who tried to get it to Jack Hempstead, but it's batted out of bounds. And so now we'll get a sub coming in here for IVC.
And 13, Jackson Lapotko.
And Jackson Lapotko will check in here for IVC, a sophomore who was present in the JV win for the Grey Ghosts. Micah Meese steps back with a three-pointer. That is off the mark, no good. And it was tipped out of bounds by a Grey Ghost, so Titans will have it on the baseline. Braden Hayes to inbound. He'll get it to Micah Meese. And a two-man game with Micah Meese and Braden Hayes. Hayes ends up with it. Gets it back to Meese, though, who will set up the play here. Meese try and drive it inside. He'll step back, tries to draw the foul, doesn't do so. Misses the jumper anyway. Ryan Kelsey grabs the rebound, and they work it to Braden Hayes. Three-pointer is no good. And a nice save there by Grant Bramer is going out of bounds. Here goes Cade Jackson taking it inside. He's going to be fouled. As Jackson was taking it, fouled by Owen Bergquist. And we're going to be seeing Jack Harlan come into the game here for the Titans after this first free throw by Cade Jackson, which is good. That was the second personal foul against Owen Bergquist. How about the second free throw, though, for Cade? Under 3 to go. Second free throw is no good, and it is going to be hauled in here by Bramer, who crashes to the floor, and ball ends up back up top with Grady Reed. Reed gets it to Lapotko. Reed. Jackson, 2:40 remaining, 16 on the shot clock here for IVC. And here is Bramer inside. He can't get it to go. Rebound by Ryan Kelsey. Now here's Braden Hayes. 2.5 left. Titans lead by 24. As we're going to be seeing Kane Kerfoot come in here in just a few moments. But here's Braden Hayes. Put up a floater. It's no good. And so now here comes Grady Reed here for IVC. To Jackson. Cade Jackson taking it in, and that should be a travel. It is. He tried to high step his way inside. He can't do it successfully, so the Titans will have it up by 24 rather. as Kerfoot will come in here for Braden Hayes, and Harlan is in for Micah Meese. Here is Jack Harlan bringing it up. It's an old junior lineup for EPG, except Ryan Kelsey. Just stood in the gray area right now. But here's Kane Kerfoot, who will get it to Jack Harlan. Now Hempstead to Kane Kerfoot, driving inside. Hempstead zips it to Ryan Kelsey. 8 on the shot clock. Gets it over to Kerfoot. 5 on the shot clock. Jack Harlan has to put up something. Kerfoot will. 3-pointer is off the rim, so no shot clock violation. And we're going to be seeing Elijah Webster and David Nelson come in with 90 seconds to go. Here's Cade Jackson, who will get it to Grady Reed. 23 on the shot clock here for IVC. And here is Cade Jackson, 3-pointer. Great contest by Kerfoot, but it doesn't matter. And we're going to get a substitution timeout called by Nathaniel Meese as Webster and Nelson check in. Nelson in for Bergquist, Webster in for Kelsey, as both of their nights are done. And let's see if we can finally get a David Nelson 3 here in garbage time. 1 minute remaining. Harlan will look around, will get it to Webster. Webster will put up the 3-pointer, that's no good. Rebound by Jack Hempstead. Hempstead will put up a floater, that's no good. Rebound by Reed. Under a minute left to play here in this game. Titans will come away with the victory and go to 22-8. Heading into regionals. Here's Dickinson with an easy 2-pointer. So now, this is where the fun begins. Get the ball to David is the name of the game. Kane Kerfoot, David Nelson, wide open 3, off the mark. Rebound by Dickinson. Now here goes Reed, who will skip it forward. That's going to be stolen by Jack Hempstead, who saves it from going out of bounds. David Nelson passed the ball. That's shocking. Jack Hempstead to Kane Kerfoot. Jack Harlan. One more pass, Jack. Here's Kane Kerfoot with a 3, and he hits it to put the Titans up by 22. And that should complete the scoreline in this game. Lopatko gets it inside to Bramer. That's good. 3 seconds left. 2-1. That's it. So EPG ends the regular season 22-8 as they win 68-48, a 20-point win at Chillicothe.
Rockbridge High School, 7 p.m. varsity tip. Goes for also
20
open up postseason play on the road in Northern
for IVC, 68 for the EPG Titans, as IVC is back in action tomorrow night with a road game at Rockbridge High School. So they'll get one more regular season game in. And meanwhile, for EPG, they have no more regular season games, as they will take it back to EPG for their first regional game, which will be in the second round of that. So their second round regional game will be, their opponent is to be determined, because they will play either the winner of Eureka and Central Catholic, which whoever that's against, that's going to be one heck of a matchup. But let's get through some final stats before we sign off here tonight. Micah Meese gets himself closer to the 2,000-point mark with 16 points. He's now 33 points away from that historical mark. Bob Schaefer ended with 4 points and 4 rebounds. Micah Meese ended with 1 rebound along with those 16 points. Jeremy Oss ended with 6 points and 5 rebounds. Javion Maxim with 7 and 1. Braden Hayes ended the leading scorer yet again with 25 and 3. Chavon Maxim with just a point, no rebounds. Ryan Kelsey with 4 points, 2 rebounds. Owen Bergquist with 2 points, and Kane Kerfoot with 3. Meanwhile, here for the IVC Grey Ghosts, Cole Yates ended with 10. Brendan Coventry ended with 6. Ian Gillespie ended with 2. Cade Jackson ended with 12, Grant Bramer with 2, Keegan Scholl with 2, Bryce Ratcliffe with 2, Hudson Stickle with 4, and Ethan Dickinson ended with 8 points. And so with that, we will say so long here from Chillicothe. My name is Ben Webster, and you were watching and listening to El Paso Gridley Boys Basketball here on Route 24 Radio and Ben Webster Sports. We will see you 6 days from now back at the Titan Center for regionals. And boy, it is going to be a fun time. We will see you all on Wednesday.